Welcome back, folks. We got the S&Ps positive by 14 right now. We got a chart of Google up here. Google negative overnight. The news breaking. I'll pull up the headline. The U.S. poised to sue Google Tuesday in a landmark antitrust case. The U.S. Justice Department is going to be suing Alphabet's Google Tuesday for allegedly violating antitrust laws by abusing its power as the world's largest search engine. According to two people familiar with the matter, this is Bloomberg reporting this. So the lawsuit, the most significant monopoly case to be filed in the U.S. in decades, as they put it, it's coming after Google, where they control 90% of the market over search on the internet. And it all makes sense, right? We all use Google. I use Google. I use Chrome almost exclusively myself. And they're coming at them in multiple ways here. So it's the first phase of what's shaping up in a multi-pronged attack. You have Texas Attorney General preparing a complaint against the company over its conduct in digital advertising. Google, of course, as we mentioned, a little bit lower today on that news. Nothing too dramatic. This was expected in a big way. Another group of state attorney generals, including attorneys general from Iowa and Colorado, readying separate antitrust cases of Google search. Justice Department been in talks. They're trying to get Democrats on board, not on board yet. Seems like something that could be a bipartisan deal. Google's long been a target of complaints. They do $100 billion in revenue, and they talk about even on mobile. When you get into mobile, Google controls essentially the entire market because it's the default search on Android and Apple operating. They pay Apple $8 billion a year for that privilege, according to estimates. And they have a deal with Firefox as well. So they're basically paying to make sure that no matter what, they are the only search item out there. 60 Minutes did a great story a couple years back. They brought on the CEO of Yelp, and they talked about in today's environment on Google, that company could not be started. It could not exist because Google doesn't allow searchers to find their company because it steers them to Google itself without even letting people realize that they're just within that Google ecosystem, crushing the competition.